How you doing? 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 It's Red Zone News. Check it out, man. Baltimore is probably the second worst damn city. Frame and down. Baltimore is probably the second worst city in the United States of America. Okay? I have a title. Baltimore, a woman just decided to just go up, talk to a young boy. They said it was a young boy. Okay, it said it was a young boy at the time, and unleash hails of bullets inside a playground near the boy. Now, this woman is totally freaking insane. Something I've never seen before. And that's what we do. We give hard hitting news. Hard hitting news. And if you hear a bell, that's my emergency bell. Inform me about news that's in the news. Okay? Check it out, man. Baltimore, a woman came up on a kid and started a conversation, and the woman opened fire on the 11-year-old. The woman opened fire on a damn 11-year-old, people. 11-year-old. This woman must be disturbed. She's out of her mind. I mean, I told you, black people got a serious mental illness in this country. It is not good for them. They are totally losing their freaking brains in this country. And I hope it don't go too far where other people have an excuse to focus, if not they doing already, focus on the African American diaspora and say, hey, these people are out of their freaking minds. Let's attack them. That makes sense as a group. And it already started. It started with rap music. It's starting right now, R&B, all that stuff like that. A Baltimore woman just walked up to a kid on Cherry Hill Playground late Thursday afternoon, start talking to a young boy she did not know, then opened fire on the boy and his mother, police said. Nicole Georgie, that's the woman, 31, of Seagull Avenue, is charged with several counts of attempted first-degree murder, first and second-degree assault, and handgun violations, according to the police. Georgie started talking with an 11-year-old boy, and now, too long after they start talking, she allegedly pulled out a gun and shot both the 11-year-old and the mother. The commissioner says detectives are still working on a way on why part of the story on part of the story. Now, personally, this has probably no reason whatsoever. There's probably some kind of mental illness that she went to the park and decided to shoot on an 11-year-old kid, which the 11-year-old kid and her mother got hit. His mother got hit. When she pulled out a gun and shot the mother and her kid, there were dozens of other kids in the park. Georgie is being held at Baltimore's central booking. The charges were not listed in the court Friday morning. Friday, there was a community meeting at the park. People got together to warn this incident, as well as organizations like the Anti-Violence Program for Safe Streets, gathering next to the playground to pray for the boy and his mother. Police said the attack took place just before 6 p.m. near the Round Road and the Seagull Avenue. The boy was shot in his hand and head. His mother, 34, was shot in the upper body. Both were taken to the hospital for treatment. This crazy girl returned to the scene and was arrested on site. The young boy was listed as critical but stable condition Friday morning. The incident is just The latest incident of Baltimore children becoming victims of gun violence. In November, another kid was seriously injured by gun violence by 5-year-old Amy Hayes. Uh, Injured by gun violence, 5-year-old Amy Hayes. This young woman was just walking to the store, and Amy Hayes has a relative who was also shot, Taylor Hayes, a 7-year-old girl who was fatally shot in July while riding in the back seat of a car in Southwest Baltimore. I mean, I swear to goodness, yeah, people are hitting so many, people are killing and hitting so many people with bullets and killings and murders and stuff like that. Kids dying of their injuries. It feels like they are targeting these kids. Okay, you can't be that terrible or freaking shot. Okay, Major Monique Brown, commander of the Southern District, who responded to the shooting at a attended Friday vigil, said violence against children is especially difficult. As a mother and a grandmother, she said it's hard not to internalize the incident. You go home, you can't sleep. I think I could have done more. The community came up and stepped up and helped the police make an arrest in the case. I say no to no snitching. That's what I said. Say no to no snitching. You gotta snitch these people out. If you don't snitch these people out, they're gonna continue killing your kids. And as simple as that. Freak that shit. Excuse my language. Forget that. I mean, come on. You have to freak. You have to protect your kids, right? That is the objective. And you fearing somebody over your kids' safety is not really a good objective because that means your kid get killed anyway, and yourself can get killed anyway. Chances are the person goes to jail. You won't see him in 10 to 20 years. Okay? Say yes to snitching. For real. If you want to have your neighborhood safe, say yes to snitching. All right? Forget about Hollywood. Forget about all these people talking about snitching is the bad thing. Forget about that rat nonsense they drill in your head. You wanna solve the problems in your neighborhood, you go right ahead and start snitching. And all the problems you have in your neighborhood will go away for a long time. Go outside, mind your business. Next thing you know, your kid's dead. And you saw those people over there dealing drugs and doing all stuff like that and having guns right near you. And now your kid is dead because they rang out shots while he was downstairs. All that time you've been seeing them dealing drugs and holding guns and stuff like that. Your kid is a nightmare. It's not worth it. This Red Zone News, signing off.